Sorry.
Checking out the score. Not a good. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the Ursprung Gymnasium at the Lou Higgins Center on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University, where tonight the Baldwin Wallace women's basketball team is playing host to Heidelberg University in Ohio Athletic Conference women's basketball action. The 24th ranked Yellow Jackets lead it at the half, 45-18. We thank you for sticking with us through some technical difficulties, but we have those cleared up, and we're ready to bring you what should be a great second half of action as the Yellow Jackets look to run their Ohio Athletic Conference record to 9-0 with a victory here today. The Yellow Jackets come in at 12-3 overall. They're 4-0 on the home deck here at Ursprung Gymnasium, 8-0 in Ohio Athletic Conference play, 3-0 in Ohio Athletic Conference home games. Heidelberg, on the other hand, comes in at 3-12 overall. They are 1-7 at home, 2-4 away from home. They are 0-8 in Ohio Athletic Conference play, and 0-3 in Ohio Athletic Conference road games. So they are looking to break a conference overall losing streak and a conference road losing streak tonight here, but they've got some digging to do as they find themselves on the wrong end of a 45-18 score as we get ready for the second half of action. Before we start that second half, though, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Fortuno at OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying today's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Once again, resetting things, the 24th ranked Yellow Jackets enjoy a 45-18 lead here as we get set for the third quarter of action. And when you look at the team statistics, the Yellow Jackets shooting 17-34, 50% from the field. Heidelberg just 7-29, 24.1% from the floor. BW 5 of 11 from three-point range. Heidelberg 1 of 10 at the free throw line. Each team has shot 7 free throws. The Yellow Jackets have made 6, 85.7%. Heidelberg has made 3, 42.9%. Even at turnovers at 8 apiece. Yellow Jackets with an 11-8 edge in points off turnovers. BW with a 25-13 edge in total rebounds, 9-7 on the offensive end, 16-6 on the defensive end. BW with 11 assists on their 17 made hoops. Heidelberg with just 3 on their 7 blocks in favor of the Yellow Jackets, 3-2. Steals also in favor of the Yellow Jackets, 6-2. Heidelberg has committed 9 fouls, the Yellow Jackets 4. The Yellow Jackets have outscored Heidelberg off the bench 22-3. In second chance opportunities, 8-5. In the paint, 24-12. And on the fast break, 10-0. Heidelberg is led in scoring by Ashley Ballard with 7, Chloe Gilbert and Morgan Altenberger with 4 each, and Maya Jones with 3. The Yellow Jackets, 7 each for Bella Valent, Casey Badalak, and Kira Philpott. Carolyn Wokley, Kayla Jones, and Leah Riley have added 5 apiece. Kaylee Ressler has 4, Emily Irwin has 3, and Alyssa Miller has 2. On the floor for the Yellow Jackets to start this second half, it's Ressler, Valent, Miller, Badalak, and Irwin who has the basketball. She'll dribble off left side. That's her starting 5. Valent gets the lob pass, kicks it out to Badalak at the top of the key, and fresh off of her career high 19 points in the victory at Wilmington on Saturday. Badalak now with 10 to lead the way for the Yellow Jackets. On the dribble drive, it's Chloe Gilbert having the ball deflected out of bounds by Kaylee Ressler. Gilbert's on the floor with Amari Slaughter, Morgan Altenberger, Ashley Ballard, and number 21, Emma Keto. Heidelberg coached by Rachel Meese in her 4th season. The Yellow Jackets coached by Sherry Hare in her 34th season. Heidelberg going right to left here in the second half. The Yellow Jackets left to right. Heidelberg in the road black uniforms with orange lettering, numerals, and orange trim down the sides of the jersey and around the legs of the shorts. Slaughter with the dribble drive gets the shot up and in for Heidelberg's first points of this third quarter. The Yellow Jackets in the home whites with Jackets written in yellow and outlined in brown across the front of the jersey. The numbers are in brown with gold trim, and the Yellow Jackets have brown stripes down the sideline in gold trim with the Yellow Jacket logo on either side of the shorts. Miller off the mark with her layup attempt. It's rebounded by Heidelberg, pushing it the other way. That is Keto trying to get it to Gilbert. Gilbert lost a handle on it, gave it back to Keto though. Keto steps into a three, has it deflected, and Altenberger will be out of bounds when she touches it. That's a turnover for Heidelberg, and as they did later in the first half, they will resume pressing the Yellow Jackets to try and chip away at this formidable 28-point deficit. Irwin into the front court. She dribbles between the circles, off right side, sends it to Badalak on the left wing. Badalak to Miller. Miller on the low block, up off glass, no good. A rebound tipped around and controlled by Gilbert. She'll outlet it near sideline to Amari Slaughter. Slaughter out front to Morgan Altenberger. She'll try to drive against Wrestler, kick it into the corner to Chloe Gilbert. Gilbert will back it out to the left wing and send it into the corner to Ballard. Tries to hit the give and go, I should say, with Gilbert, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. The inbound pass goes to Slaughter. It goes right back to Keto. Keto on a dribble drive. Gets into the lane. Goes up off glass. No good. And it'll be Valent who hauls in the rebound. She outlets it to Irwin. Irwin into the front court. Crosses up the defender. Crosses her up again. Gets to the line. Gets in the lane. Kicks it out to Valent. She'll hoist a three. Off back iron. Rebound tipped into the corner. And it's last touched out of bounds by Heidelberg. Emily Irwin will inbound for the Yellow Jackets. And she gets it into Valent, gets it right back, fires up a three from the corner. Got it! Emily Irwin, nothing but the bottom of the net, and knocks down a triple. Quickly the other way, it's Slaughter kicking it out front to Ballard. Ballard on the dribble drive, goes up off the window, too strong. Valent there for the board, but Valent climbed over the back of Morgan Altenberger and committed the foul. Wokley and Ebert will check back in. It's Carolyn Wokley and Maddie Ebert to replace Alyssa Miller and Casey Badalak. And Heidelberg will send onto the floor number 11, Lillian White. And she'll spell Amari Slaughter. Gilbert catches the inbound pass from Keto. It gets reversed right side back to Keto. She steps into a three from the right wing. Got it. She'll answer Emily Irwin's swish three with one of her own, and she'll trim the deficit back to 28. Emily Irwin out front, sends a pass left side to Carolyn Wokley. Wokley back to Ebert on the right side. Ebert on the dribble drive, goes all the way to the hoop, has it blocked. It's taken away by Keto. Keto looking to outlet it. She'll give it off to Altenberger, steps into a three from the left wing, off back iron, no good. Rebound hauled in by Ballard, and a foul on the floor by the Yellow Jackets. And it's against Kaylee Wrestler. That's Wrestler's first. That's the second on the Yellow Jackets in the quarter. Kira Philpott will check in. Bella Valent will check out for the Yellow Jackets. Gilbert inbounds it to Emma Keto. Out front, back to Gilbert between the circles. She'll dribble off right side. She gets to the right of the lane. Scoop shot in the lane, up off glass and good. Wrestler inbounds it to Irwin. Irwin between the circles, now out top. Drives to the right of the lane, goes up off the window. Good! And you can add one more coming from the line as Irwin was fouled in the act of shooting. Gets an opportunity to complete the three-point play. Irwin came in at 75% free throw shooter, 21 of 28. She's made her first tonight. She's 22 of 29 on the season. The attempt on the way, it's good. Yellow Jackets in front by 29, 54-25 with 6:16 to go in the third quarter. Ballard with the basketball to Emma Quito. She'll send it over to Morgan Altenberger. Altenberger loses a handle on it and is immediately tied up by Ressler. And now Everett jumps in the fray as well. Possession arrow will stay with Heidelberg, but good job collapsing on the ball by the Yellow Jackets. Kayla Jones and Leah Riley come in. And they'll spell Kaylee Ressler and Emily Irwin, respectively. Emma Quito will inbound the basketball for Heidelberg. And she lobs it into Ballard. Ballard had the sky above some traffic there to pull down the ball, but she does. Emma Quito now on the drive. Wrap around pass to Lillian White. It gets kicked out to Ballard for three from the left wing. Left it short. It's off the left side of the rim. Rebound to Kira Philpott. She'll dribble it out, trying to prevent Heidelberg from pressing. She gets it to Jones. Now to Wokley from the left wing for three. Got it for the Yellow Jackets. And they're back in front by 32. Ebert deflects a pass out of bounds. Quito tried to get it to Gilbert, and Ebert read it beautifully like a defensive back on a pass over the shoulder from a quarterback to a wide receiver and sent it out of bounds. Heidelberg will inbound in front of their own bench. It's Quito with the basketball. Maya Jones checks in for Heidelberg. She'll relieve Altenberger, and now a lob pass into Jones, and Philpott will get caught for the foul. That's the third on the Yellow Jackets in the quarter. That's Philpott's second. Chloe Gilbert will trigger the inbound pass. She gets it into White. White sends it out front to Quito. Now back to Gilbert between the circles. Checked by Ebert. She gets around the screen. Gilbert spins in the lane, goes up too strong. Philpott there for the board. She'll dribble it out, send it near sideline to Wokley. Wokley far sideline with the pass to Jones. Jones on the dribble drive, spins, kicks it out to Philpott. Now to Leah Riley on the right wing, out front to Wokley. She'll send it left wing to Ebert. Ebert into the corner to Wokley for three. Got it! Carolyn Wokley buries the three and puts the Yellow Jackets up by 35. Quickly the other way, it's Jones in traffic, and she is fouled going up to the hoop.
Foul on the Yellow Jackets, number 30, Manny Everett, her first, team fourth.
Everett picks up the foul. That's her first. That's the fourth on the Yellow Jackets. Checking back in for the Yellow Jackets, Alyssa Miller. And checking in for the first time today, number 32, Taylor Bass, the 5'10 freshman guard out of Strongsville, the younger sister of Reagan Bass, who's a star player for the University of Akron Zips.
And number 32, Taylor Bass.
Jones at the line to shoot. And hits the first of two. Jones came in 3 of 15 on the year at the free throw line. Second attempt on the way. Off back iron rebound to Sadie Arndt, who has returned for the Yellow Jackets as well. Leah Riley running point, dribbles to the top of the key. Sends a pass to Bass on the left wing. Back to Wokley right side. Wokley looking backdoor to Bass. It's batted away by the by the Student Princes, I should say. And then in an effort to get the ball back, Sadie Arndt commits a foul. That's her first. That's the fifth on the Yellow Jackets, and Heidelberg will be shooting some free throws. So after committing just 4 fouls in the first half and drawing 9, the Yellow Jackets have committed 5 here in the first 5 minutes and 34 seconds of the third quarter, and they've drawn just 1. The front end of the 2-shot foul is up, and it is good by Morgan Altenberger. He came in shooting 58.3% from the line. Second attempt on the way, and it will hit off front rim, bounce off the backboard, and go down for Heidelberg's junior wing player who comes in averaging 10.5 points a game. Wokeley hands off to Alyssa Miller. Miller into the front court with a pass, but the Yellow Jackets commit a 10-second violation, and Coach Hare not happy with that. She will burn a 30-second timeout. While we have this break in the action, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospital, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying today's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Out of the timeout, on the floor for Heidelberg, it's Keto with Jones, Lillian White, Sid Hewer, and a Morgan Altenberger. Hewer gets the ball on the right wing, fires up a three off the front of the rim, tipped out by Wokeley to Altenberger. Heidelberg gets a reset on shot clock to 20 seconds. Spin move in the lane by Keto, and she dragged her left foot. That's a travel and a turnover. On by the Yellow Jacket defense. On the floor for the Yellow Jackets, it's Taylor Bass, Sadie Arndt, Carolyn Wokeley, Leah Riley, and Alyssa Miller. And now Ava Wilkerson will check in. She'll spell Carolyn Wokeley. Miller inbounds it to Leah Riley, who immediately draws some pressure, gives it to Bass. Bass lobs it over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson into the front court. She'll pull it out, give it to Riley in the corner for three. Left it short. Arndt there for the rebound. Gets the putback to go. Sadie Arndt, right place, right time to get the offensive board and get the putback to go. 62-28 62-28 Jackets in front with 3:30 to go in this third quarter. Emma Keto with the basketball. She'll send a pass left wing to Sid Hewer. Hewer to Keto. She'll reverse it right side to Lillian White. White into the corner to Altenberger. She'll drive against Miller, trying to drive baseline. Spin to her left, no good. Rebound hauled in by Alyssa Miller. Miller pushes it into the front court. Driving to the free throw line, kicks it to Riley. Riley on a drive, dishes it to Arndt. Arndt loses a handle on it, and it's controlled by Jones. Good look right there by Leah Riley. Keto dribbles to the right wing, kicks it into the corner to Hewer. It's knocked out of bounds by Sadie Arndt, intended for Maya Jones. Casey Badalek will come in. Leah Riley will check out for the Yellow Jackets. Cheyenne Bean and Chloe Gilbert will return for Heidelberg. They'll spell Emma Keto and Maya Jones. And White will inbound it. Gets it to Altenberger, who is immediately fouled. And it looks like number 14, Ava Wilkerson, will get called for the reach, and that's the sixth on the Yellow Jackets in the quarter. And Heidelberg's in the bonus. Kira Philpott will check in for the Yellow Jackets. She'll spell Sadie Arndt. First attempt on the way off the right side of the rim, no good. Second attempt on the way, and it rattles in for Heidelberg. Miller to inbound, gets it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson dribbles it up the near sideline, now sends a pass to Bass. Bass on the right wing. Gives it out front to Wilkerson. She'll send it left side to Badalak. Badalak lobs it inside to Bass. Misses the layup. She caught it right underneath the hoop. Didn't have a good angle on it. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Heidelberg. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Wilkerson to inbound it. She gives it to Philpott, and Philpott draws a foul before she can get the left-handed layup to go. No basket, says the official, and BW will have to inbound it again. Wilkerson inbounds it to Philpott out front to Miller. Miller drives to the right of the lane, kicks it out to Badalak. Badalak out front to Wilkerson, now left side to Bass on the left wing. Out front to Miller. 8 on the shot clock. Miller to Badalak, raises up for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled in by Kira Philpott. She'll go up at the right hand. Gets it blocked. Gets her own rebound back again. Out to Badalak. Into the corner to Bass. She raises up a 3, and she knocks it down for Baldwin Wallace. 65-29. Yellow Jackets in front. 2 minutes to go in the third. Going the other way. Heidelberg with Chloe Gilbert handling the basketball, has it knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. Alec Johnson and Kayla Jones come back into the game for the Yellow Jackets. Taylor Bass and Alyssa Miller will take seats. Ashley Ballard and Amari Slaughter come back for Heidelberg. And it will be White who inbounds the basketball. It gets reversed to Slaughter. Now in front to White again. Balak with the steal at midcourt. She drives all the way to the hoop. Lays it up with the right hand and in. Casey Badalak with the takeaway and the 2 points for the Yellow Jackets. Slaughter dribbles to the right wing. Out front it goes to Ballard. She'll send it to Gilbert. Now along the perimeter it goes to White. White slips a pass to Bean. Bean has it stripped and knocked out of bounds by Ava Wilkerson on her way to the hoop. Checking into the game for the Yellow Jackets to see her first action today, number 5, Haley Baker, the 5'8" freshman guard out of Shelby, Ohio. White to inbound the basketball. 16 on the shot clock, so Heidelberg doesn't have to hurry. Bean has it knocked away, and it's taken away by Baker. She hits the deck to get the steal. Outlets it to Johnson, over to Jones, not a Philpott in the lane. Philpott puts it on the deck, up off glass, and good. Yellow Jackets up by 40, 69-29 with 1:12 to go in the third. Gilbert the other way, looking to lob it inside the Bean, throws it too tall and out of bounds for the turnover. Philpott checks out, Sadie Arndt checks in. Kayla Jones inbounds it to Ava Wilkerson. Heidelberg throwing that press at the Yellow Jackets once again. Wilkerson and Jones working a two-player game up into the front court. Wilkerson has it deflected. Now Johnson gets it in the corner. She'll try to drive into the lane. Spin to her left, spin to her right. Now back left, goes up off glass, no good. Rebound to Heidelberg. Gilbert pushing the pace, 1-on-4. She'll drive into the lane, throw it up, and draw the foul against Baker.
Foul on the Yellow Jackets, number 5, Haley Baker, her first. Yellow Jackets over the line.
Number 20, Leah Riley, checks into the game for the Yellow Jackets to spell Ava Wilkerson.
For your Yellow Jackets, number 20, Leah Riley.
And Makito back for
Number 13, Chloe
Heidelberg. Gilbert at the line to shoot 2, makes the first. She came in shooting 70% from the free throw line, 28 of 40. Hits the front end of the 2-shot foul. Second attempt on the way, good as well. Kayla Jones inbounds it to Leah Riley. Riley throws it to Alec Johnson into the front court. Johnson on a dribble drive, checks up at the free throw line, kicks it out to Jones. Jones on the drive, kicks it out to Baker. Baker pump fakes on the 3. Draws everybody up off their feet from the Yellow Jacket bench, thinking she was going to hoist, and they were ready to celebrate. But it's knocked out of bounds on the dribble drive. Out of bounds off of Heidelberg. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball. Leah Riley to inbound it. Riley to Baker. Thought about the 3. Now drives all the way to the hoop and lays it up and in with the right hand. Yellow Jackets in front by 40 points, under 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Keto with the basketball, hands off to Gilbert. Gilbert out front to Ballard, back to Keto on the right wing. Keto into the high post, it goes to Bean. Bean on a dribble drive, goes up off glass, too strong. Rebound pulled in by Leah Riley, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Leah Riley's shin. Heidelberg will inbound it with 3.5 seconds left in this third quarter. Gilbert gets it in, gets it right back, raises up a 3, it's blocked by Kayla Jones. The rebound controlled by Heidelberg, and the shot did not go in at the buzzer. The Yellow Jackets will take a 40-point lead into the fourth quarter as they lead it 71-31 here in Berea. While we have this break in the action, I want to remind you that today's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying today's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. On the floor for the Yellow Jackets, it's Jones. She inbounds it to Wilkerson. They're on the floor with Arndt, Baker, and Taylor Bass. Jones out front between the circles, sends it right side to Baker. Baker looking for Wilkerson in the post. Wilkerson gets it, swings it back door to Jones. It's out of bounds off of the Yellow Jackets. Heidelberg going with Emma Keto, Ashley Ballard, Amari Slaughter, Cheyenne Bean, and Chloe Gilbert. 4/5 of their starting lineup. Emma Keto dribbles off right wing. Tries to get into the lane. It's shut off. She'll kick it into the corner to Gilbert. Gilbert hoists the three. Off front rim. Rebound to Kayla Jones. Jones dribbles it into the front court. Over to Wilkerson on the right wing. Wilkerson on the dribble drive. Goes up off glass. It's good. Yellow Jackets increase their advantage. Keto, right wing pass to Gilbert. Gilbert dribbles out top. Sends a pass left side. It goes to Amari Slaughter. Amari tries to get into the corner of Cheyenne Bean. It's stolen away by Taylor Bass. Bass into the front court, sends a pass left wing to Ava Wilkerson. Wilkerson out top, sends it to Sadie Arndt for three, no good. Bass goes for the rebound. She tips it in, and it's controlled by Kayla Jones. Over to Wilkerson, now to Bass on the right wing. Thought about a three, now the drive, now kicks it out to Wilkerson. Wilkerson lobs it to Sadie Arndt, backdoor, and she gets it blocked. Jones hustles after the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of Heidelberg. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. They have 3 seconds left on the shot clock to do something with it. Morgan Altenberger comes back for Heidelberg to replace Cheyenne Bean. And coming on for the Yellow Jackets for the first time today, number 15, Riley Bennett, and number 23, Laura McCoy. The inbound pass goes to Bass, and she draws a foul on Heidelberg, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. And Makito commits the foul. That's her second. That's the first on Heidelberg in the quarter. Bennett comes into the game for the Yellow Jackets, a 5'10 freshman guard from Akron Archbishop Hoban High School. And McCoy, a 5'9 freshman guard from Newton Falls and Garrettsville Garfield High School. Taylor Bass has not attempted a free throw in her Yellow Jacket career prior to tonight. She's off the mark with the second of two. Rebound to Heidelberg. It's Gilbert on the dribble drive. Has it poked away, and it's controlled by Bennett. Bennett drives all the way to the hoop, goes up off glass, and it's good. Riley Bennett, the latest Yellow Jacket to put her name in the scorebook tonight. And timeout on the floor by Heidelberg. It is a full timeout. While we have this break, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game is also brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You are listening and enjoying today's Yellow Jacket women's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Out of the timeout for Heidelberg, it's Altenberger, Keto, Slaughter, Ballard, and Gilbert on the floor. So that's their starting five. The Yellow Jackets counter with Bennett, McCoy, Bass, and now two new Yellow Jackets check in. 5'4" sophomore guard from Hudson, number 2, Ali Menendez, and also into the game for her first action today, number 12, Lee Matterchair, a 5'11" freshman forward from Worcester. Slaughter picks up a foul on the Yellow Jackets trip down the floor after the substitutions. Persinger and number 11, Lillian White, come back into the game for Heidelberg. Menendez will inbound the basketball underneath her own hoop. She lobs it into Bennett. Catches it in the high post, swings it inside to Battisher. She'll kick it out to Bass. She'll raise up for three off the side of the rim, over the backboard and out of bounds. It'll be Heidelberg basketball. Persinger inbounds to White. White across the timeline, sends a pass right side to Slaughter. Slaughter on the dribble drive, goes up, gets it, blocked by Taylor Bass. It's out of bounds. Heidelberg will retain the basketball. Taylor Bass doing a little bit of everything, getting in on the rebounds, hitting some shots, blocking some on the defensive end, picking up a steal, doing a little bit of everything in reserve minutes for the Yellow Jackets. Now another steal, this one from Bennett. Off the deflection, that's her second steal. She'll outlet it to Mendez. Now up the floor it goes to Laura McCoy. McCoy back to Riley Bennett. Bennett dribbles off right side, lobs it inside to Battisher. She'll kick it into the corner to Bass. She'll raise up a three, off back iron, rebound tipped around and controlled by the Yellow Jackets. It's Battisher who sends it out to McCoy. McCoy into the corner to Bass. Pump fake on the three. She'll try to drive, kick it to Battisher, off glass. It's good. Another Yellow Jacket getting into the scorebook tonight. Against Heidelberg, it's 78-31. Yellow Jackets in front. Menendez comes out of the pack with the basketball on a steal. 3-on-2 break. Kicks it to McCoy. She'll hoist a three from the right wing. Off the side of the rim. Rebound to Persinger. Quickly the other way. It's Slaughter raising up a three from the right ring, and she knocks it down. Quickly the other way, though, the Student Prince's lost track of Taylor Bass, and she gets the layup to go. Slaughter raises up from the right wing again, and that's back-to-back triples for Amari Slaughter. Quickly the other way, Menendez on the dribble drive, up off glass with the left hand, no good. Jewel Persinger will control the rebound and bring it up for the Yellow Jackets. Dribbling into the front court between the circles, off left side, sends it right side to Slaughter. Yellow Jackets have to watch. She's knocked down back-to-back threes from that right wing spot. Persinger out front to Slaughter. It's batted away by Taylor Bass. Slaughter will track it down in the backcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Slaughter hoists another three. She knocks it down again. Oh, my goodness. Amari Slaughter, 3 for 3 on 3 consecutive possessions for Heidelberg. Menendez dribbles off right side for the Yellow Jackets. Now out top. She'll try to drive to the left of the lane. Goes up off glass, and it's good with the left hand. 82-40. Yellow Jackets in firm control as we hit the halfway point of the fourth quarter. White with a step-back jumper off the baseline, knocks it down over Menendez. Bennett inbounds to Menendez now, and the Yellow Jackets will get the ball across half court before Coach Hare burns a 30-second timeout. Substitutions for both sides in this contest. We'll get those to you once we break the huddles after the break in the action.
University Sports Medicine Institute is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Baldwin Wallace University Yellow Jackets. The Sports Medicine Institute.
82 points are the most scored by the Yellow Jackets in the season. Their previous best was an 80-point showing against La Roche on November 21st. Just the second time they've cracked 80 points this year. Second time they've cracked 70 points on a year as well. They're having a great night offensively, and everybody's into the act. Batashir on the floor with Baker, McCoy, Jones, and Menendez for the Yellow Jackets. Emma Keto, Morgan Altenberger, Maya Jones, Jewel Persinger, and Sid Hewer on the floor for Heidelberg. Jones steps into a three off the mark. Baker hustles after the offensive board and draws the foul against Jewel Persinger. That's the third foul on Heidelberg in the quarter. That's her second of the game. Menendez will inbound the ball underneath her own hoop. Looking inside, and throws it outside to Jones. Jones out front to McCoy. McCoy on the dribble drive, gets into the lane, kicks it into the corner to Batashir. Out front it goes to Baker. Baker, backdoor pass to McCoy. McCoy up off glass. It's good. Yellow Jackets in front, 84-42. Emma Keto sends it to Sid Hewer on the left wing for three off back iron. Rebound tipped around, and it will be awarded to Heidelberg on a reach-in foul on Kayla Jones. Lillian White returns for Heidelberg. Riley Bennett and Ava Wilkerson back for the Yellow Jackets. Batashir and Menendez will take seats for BW. Altenberger will take a seat for Heidelberg. And Keto will inbound it. She gets it in to Lillian White. They're looking for Persinger in the post. Can't get it to her. Now Keto will get the ball on the right wing. Working against Baker. Gets a screen from Jones. Lob pass isn't there. So now Keto will throw it to the corner to White. 5 on the shot clock. White working against Wilkerson. Swings it inside to Jones. Up off glass. No good. Rebound to Riley Bennett. She'll outlet it to Wilkerson. She sends the ball up the court to Baker. Baker gets away with a travel, and Persinger is there for the rebound as Baker missed the layup. Keto now on the right wing with the basketball, driving against Baker. Baker slaps it away and takes it away, but the official said the ball hit out of bounds. It'll stay with Heidelberg. Taylor Bass will check in. Laura McCoy will check out for the Yellow Jackets. Keto inbounds it into the corner to Sid Hewer. Sid looking to get it down low to Maya Jones, does so, and Jones rattles in the baseline turnaround jumper. Good shot right there from the freshman center from Oak Park, Michigan. Bennett with the basketball off right side, drives all the way to the hoop, goes up off glass, no good. Rebound tipped around to Sid Hewer. Hewer sends a pass left wing to Persinger. Persinger working against Bass. Forces the pass out to White. She'll send it to Keto, right wing. Keto on the drive. Kicks it over to Persinger. Now out front it goes to White. White sends it back to Keto. Right side. Keto lobs it into Jones. Jones goes up off glass, no good. A foul is called on the floor. It'll be just a second on the Yellow Jackets in this fourth quarter. Batashir, McCoy, and Menendez return for the Yellow Jackets. Jones, Baker, and Wilkerson check out for BW. Keto will inbound the basketball. Looking for Jones. It's not there. She'll lob it into Persinger. Persinger over to Jones now. Jones on the dribble drive. Gets it blocked. Riley Bennett got a hand in the shooting lane and collected the rebound. Now leads the break up the floor, and her bounce pass bounced a little too close to Taylor Bass, and it kicks out of bounds. So fast break opportunity goes by the boards for the Yellow Jackets. Cheyenne Bean comes back into the game to replace Maya Jones for Heidelberg. Keto will jog the ball into the front court. She'll send a pass to Hewer on the left side. Now to the left wing it goes to Persinger. Persinger steps into a left-handed three, and the southpaw left it long. Menendez catches the rebound. She pushes the ball into the front court. Dribbles into the lane, now dribbles out, sends it to Bass on the left wing, raises up a three, and she knocks it down for Baldwin Wallace. Unselfish play right there as Menendez passed up the drive to kick it to Bass on the left wing. Persinger the other way. Sends it over to the right wing to White, gets it right back in the corner. Now tries to drive baseline. Kicks it out to Bean. Bean reverses it to Hewer. Hewer fires up a three, knocks it down for Heidelberg. Now Bennett inbounds to Menendez. Menendez into the front court. Gets a screen from Batishir. She'll try to drive, goes all the way to the hoop. Left it short with the left hand. Allie Menendez off the mark with that one. Rebound to Heidelberg. Now it's Keto driving to the hoop. Goes up with the scoop shot on the right hand. And no good. Rebound controlled by Bean. And a foul on the floor by the Yellow Jackets. It goes against Riley Bennett. That's her first. Again, third on the Yellow Jackets in the quarter. And it will be White who inbounds it to Keto and to Persinger. Persinger ducks his shoulder, goes up with the left hand, and gets the spinning jumper to fall. Menendez sends the ball up the floor to McCoy. McCoy on a dribble drive. Checks up on the brakes, goes up off the window, and banks home the jumper. Keto driving the other way, dribbles to the right wing, gets into the lane, scoop shot, no good. Rebound to Batishir. She puts it on the deck with the right hand, and she will send it to McCoy. McCoy into the front court. McCoy over to Menendez on the left wing. Menendez backs it out between the circles. Trying to cross up a defender. She'll kick it right side. This time it goes to McCoy. Out front to Bennett for three. Off back iron. Rebound hauled in by Heidelberg. That's White moving the ball into the front court. Over to Keto on the left wing. Out front to White. Now over to Sid Hewer, over to Persinger on the dribble drive. Scoop shot up in the lane, no good. Rebound to Menendez. 10 seconds left to go in this one. The Yellow Jackets can and will run it out. They get the stop sign thrown up by Coach Sherry Hare, and her team will put on the brakes as they complete an emphatic Ohio Athletic Conference victory over Heidelberg. BW 89-49 winners over the Student Princes. BW improves to 13-3 overall on the season. They are now 5-0 on the home deck here at Ursprung Gymnasium. BW 9-0 in Ohio Athletic Conference play, 4-0 in OAC home games. BW still in sole possession of first place in the Ohio Athletic Conference with tonight's victory. Heidelberg falls to 3-13 on the year, 2-5 away from home, and 0-9 in Ohio Athletic Conference play. They are now 0-4 in Ohio Athletic Conference road games. Taking a look at the final numbers for you. First, taking a look at the team statistics. BW 35-71 from the field, 49.3%. 11 of 25 from three-point range, 44%. And 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 80%. Heidelberg 16 of 58 from the field, 27.6%. 6 of 22 from three-point range, 27.3%. And 9 of 15 from the free throw line, 60%. Heidelberg had 16 turnovers. The Yellow Jackets 14 turnovers. Points off turnovers, BW led that category 22-11. Total rebounds, Baldwin Wallace dominant on the glass, 49-28 overall. 18-12 on the offensive end, 31-16 on the defensive end. BW with 22 assists on 35 made baskets. Heidelberg 8 assists on their 16 made hoops. Blocks just about even. Edge favors the Yellow Jackets 6-5. Steals, the Yellow Jackets generated 11. Heidelberg just 4. Fouls even at 14. Bench points, second chance points, points in the paint, and fast break points all go the way of the Yellow Jackets. 55-13 off the bench, 19-7 in second chance opportunities, 48-18 in the paint, and 16-4 on the fast break. Individually leading the way for Heidelberg, Amari Slaughter had 11. Ashley Ballard and Morgan Altenberger with 7 each. Chloe Gilbert and Maya Jones had 6 each. Sid Hewer and Emma Keto each had 3. Lillian White and Jewel Persinger each had 2. Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets. And tonight was a situation where all but 2 of the Yellow Jackets who played tonight scored baskets. Casey Badalak led the way with 12 points. Carol Nwokoli with 11. Emily Irwin and Kira Philpott each had 9. And Philpott led the way on the glass with 7 boards. Kayla Jones had 8. Bella Valent had 6. Taylor Bass had 6. Bella Valent had 6 rebounds and 7 points. Taylor Bass finished with 6 points. Leah Riley had 5. Laura McCoy and Kaylee Ressler each had 4. Allie Menendez, Sadie Arndt, Haley Baker, Alyssa Miller, Eiley Badashir, Ava Wilkerson, and Riley Bennett each had 2 for the Yellow Jackets. The 24th ranked Yellow Jackets will next be in action when they welcome the Fighting Muskies of Muskingum University to Ursprung Gymnasium on Saturday, January 20th. That is a 1 p.m. tip-off, and the reason for the hour earlier start than normal is because the Baldwin Wallace men's volleyball team will be getting their season underway on Saturday when they host the BW Volleyball Invitational. And they will have 2 games on Saturday afternoon when they one game on Saturday afternoon, I should say, when they host Eastern Mennonite University out of Virginia. That will be the nightcap. There will be an earlier match on January 20th. And then on the 21st, it will be a quadruple header. The Baldwin Wallace volleyball team will be in action at noon against Elmira out of New York and against Buffalo State out of New York at 4 p.m. We'll have all those games and matches right here for you on BWYellowJackets.com. For everybody here at the Ursprung Gymnasium and associated with BWYellowJackets.com, I'm Matt Florjancic saying have a great night, everybody, and go Jackets. BW Women's Basketball, 89-49 winners over Heidelberg.